And irrespective of whether there's minuscule amount or very small amount in his body, what was it doing in there? And more importantly, is that because over a period of time that it diminished? I don't know. No one knows the answer, but it was in there. He's tested.
That they're getting tested, but obviously it's a shame that it's happened like this.
Listen, I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. I don't get it.
Is it disappointing for you as a fighter, clean athlete, when you're seeing this?
It's so disappointing. It's so hard.
But do you know what is the absolute liberty about all of this? Is the way that he, after he failed that test on Monday, texts me, texts you, to say, I swear I've not taken anything. This is sabotage. This is just a system against me. Fuck off. It's an absolute, and you know what, it makes me sick.
Breaking news. Total shock in the boxing world as OLEKSANDR Usyk is dragged into a major PED test controversy just before his huge fight with Rico. Critics are calling the situation a disgrace and demanding answers immediately. Fans are confused and angry as this shocking drama threatens to overshadow the big showdown.
Sometimes I think world is a big hospital, when a lot of people who sick and who crazy, but we all world is sick,
Spencer is furious and says he has given his entire life to this sport, and seeing someone like Usyk fail a drug test makes him absolutely sick. He says too many cheats are destroying boxing right now, and Usyk just joined that shameful list. More testing is happening, and more disgraces like Usyk are getting exposed every single day.
Listen, look, I've been quite vocal about, drugs within the sport and whatnot. I nearly lost my life in this sport. That's why I'm quite passionate about it. I think we need a level playing field. Too much drugs in the sport right now. More testing's going on. More people are getting found out.
Rico Verhoeven is completely ignoring the fact that Usyk got caught cheating with drugs and says he is only focused on May 23rd. But the whole boxing world is asking, why is Rico even bothering to fight a dirty cheat who needed chemical help just to compete? Rico deserves a clean opponent, not a disgrace like Usyk.
Rico, pro boxing fans, tell us about your link up with Peter Fury. You've known him for years. When did you first train with Peter?
I started training with Peter Fury
Johnny Nelson says this Usyk drug test situation is changing every single hour and nobody knows the full picture yet. He says this is breaking news and the information keeps coming out constantly. Nelson warns everyone to wait because this shocking story surrounding Usyk's failed drug test is nowhere near finished yet.
I'm hearing everybody else is saying they've only just found out. It's breaking news. It's like the Conor Benn situation. The news was changing every hour. So let's see what more information comes out this afternoon.
The heated reactions pouring in from everywhere are absolutely devastating for Usyk right now. One analyst says every time you turn on the TV, another boxer has popped dirty, and now Usyk has joined that shameful list. The boxing world is completely fed up with drug cheats destroying this great sport, and Usyk just became the biggest and most disappointing name on that disgraceful list of cheaters.
Every time you turn the TV on or turn the computer on, it seems another boxer has popped dirty for steroids. So you got the list just in the last moments. We had obviously the Conor Benn.
John Fury is calling for Usyk to be banned immediately because this is a genuinely dangerous sport where cheating can get people killed. Fury says a man is innocent until proven guilty, and the B sample must come back first. But the boxing world is not waiting because both samples already came back positive, and Usyk is running out of excuses very fast.
Ban him. Because it's a dangerous sport. Whatever they do and whatever they don't. But I'm having no opinion on it at all. A man's innocent till proven guilty. And I've been in that position myself where you're guilty when you've been pronounced guilty before the trial. I've been there, know it feels. So until the B sample comes up.
Frank Warren says the Usyk drug test situation is sad and horrible and simply has to be stopped. Warren says Usyk will have to deal with this exactly like every other fighter who ever tested positive. There are absolutely no special treatments and no exceptions, even for a supposed champion. Usyk thought he was above the rules, but the drug test has proven that nobody in boxing is above anything.
Well, it's all pretty sad and horrible, isn't it? You know, he came in as a last-minute substitute, and obviously he must have had some. I assume he had tests in the fights that he had the week prior to that. He fought, didn't he? This the week before. But look, you know, it's dangerous, and it's got to be stopped, and that's why I keep banging on about it. But you know, it's out there now, and he'll have to deal with it like anybody else who gets tested positive.
Frank, can you just...
Johnny Nelson makes the most intelligent point of this entire Usyk drug test controversy and asks every cheat in boxing one simple question. What exactly are you getting from those drugs? Nelson says drugs might make you slightly stronger and give you a little more energy, but they absolutely do not make you technically smart or skillfully brilliant. He asks Usyk directly, did those drugs make you a boxing Einstein? Because real skill and genuine heart cannot be found in any bottle or any dirty injection, and Usyk has just proven to the entire world that even supposed champions resort to cheating when they feel they are not good enough on their own.
Make you a better fighter. Drugs may make you a little stronger, may make you a little, give you a bit more energy, but it doesn't make you technically smart. It doesn't give you all of that. You know, so those drug cheats that do it purposely, you've got to remember, you know, why are you doing it? What difference is it going to make? It's going to make you like a boxing.
Eddie Hearn says everyone deserves the right to protest their innocence, and he understands that position completely. But Hearn makes one thing absolutely 100% clear. The way this Usyk drug test scandal came out on the morning of a fight is completely wrong and genuinely dangerous for everyone involved. Hearn says the board is now in an incredibly difficult position because of Usyk's selfish and disgraceful behavior. The man who called himself a champion has put everyone in an impossible situation, and the boxing world is absolutely furious that someone at this level thought he could get away with cheating while the whole world was watching.
Whether I believe everybody should have the right to protest their innocence. Unfortunately, in this situation, it's guilty until proven innocent. I've been there, right? But one thing we 100% know in this situation.
This morning, man, to make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit.
Duke McKenzie steps forward and asks the question that has left absolutely everyone in the boxing world completely speechless right now. He says, how on earth can both the A sample and the B sample come back positive for a banned substance? Duke says it makes absolutely no sense, and the fact that both samples confirmed exactly the same devastating result makes this entire Usyk controversy even more serious and even more damaging. There are no more excuses left and no more escape routes available, because when both samples say the same thing, the truth is completely undeniable, and Usyk has absolutely nowhere left to hide from the consequences of his disgraceful actions.
This is the point.
How can he give a sample and then a B sample and they both come back positive for a banned substance? It doesn't make any sense.
Tyson Fury delivers his most savage and most explosive reaction to the entire Usyk PED controversy, and he is holding absolutely nothing back right now. Fury is saying exactly what the entire boxing world is feeling deep down in their hearts, and his words are cutting through all the noise and all the excuses like a knife. When the Gypsy King himself reacts to a drug scandal with this much fire and this much genuine fury, you know without any shadow of a doubt that this situation has reached a level that the sport simply cannot ignore or pretend never happened.
Hey, you're not ready, Dawson, are you?
Man, some water.
You big bum.
Or ice pack, because you got an ill head right now.
Yeah, I'll have ill fists in a minute if you keep on.
After the fight, you're going to have a knot on his head.
Carl Froch steps forward and delivers the most devastating and most final verdict on the entire Usyk drug test disgrace. He calls everything a complete mockery of boxing and says it is disgusting and disgraceful from start to finish. Froch says Usyk should be sitting somewhere deeply embarrassed right now because what he has done is simply not acceptable under any circumstances whatsoever. Froch speaks with the full weight and authority of a former world champion who competed his entire career with nothing but honest hard work and natural talent, and every single word he says is completely justified and shared by every serious person in boxing right now.
Makes a mockery of boxing and just discussed and disgraced the room. I mean, it's disgusting and disgraceful what he's done. He should be embarrassed. I hope he is embarrassed, but it's not acceptable. I don't know why he's done it.
Darren Till steps back and gives the wider perspective that everyone needs to hear right now. He says despite all the chaos and all the controversy surrounding Usyk's disgusting drug test failure, the show itself is genuinely exciting and bringing in massive numbers of eyes from every corner of the world. Till says this is a new and thrilling concept that is capturing the imagination of people everywhere. But the dirty and shameful PED scandal hanging over everything like a dark cloud is threatening to completely overshadow what should have been one of the most historic and most beautiful nights in recent boxing history. Usyk's selfish and disgraceful decision to cheat has potentially robbed the entire boxing world of a truly special and unforgettable moment that can never be fully recovered or replaced no matter what happens next.
Yeah, do you know what? It's a new concept. Obviously, it's not your traditional boxing like the Wardley and stuff like that, but it's exciting and it's dragging a lot of people in, a lot of eyes. It's our third show.
Adam Smith closes everything with the most honest and most careful reaction of this entire shocking controversy. He says he is genuinely surprised by everything that has come out, and says he will wait and see what truly happens because the full findings are still not completely clear yet. Smith says most of what the world currently knows has come flooding through social media rather than through proper official statements. And until those proper statements are released and the complete picture is fully understood, Smith urges the entire boxing world to take a breath and wait patiently for the complete and honest truth to finally emerge. Because in a situation this serious and this damaging for the sport, rushing to judgment before every single fact is confirmed helps absolutely nobody and only makes an already devastating situation even worse.
Prize, and I'll wait and see what happens. I mean, I don't know the findings. We don't know. I haven't seen statements really. I don't know. It's come out in the
What you have just witnessed is the entire boxing world exploding with fury and disgust over one of the most shocking and most devastating PED controversies the sport has seen in a very long time. And the name at the center of all of it is OLEKSANDR Usyk, who was supposed to be walking into those pyramids in Egypt as the most dominant and most respected heavyweight champion on the planet, but is now standing at the center of a drug test scandal that has shaken absolutely everyone connected to this great sport right down to their very core. Frank Warren came out and asked the question nobody could answer. What was that substance doing inside his body in the first place? Eddie Hearn said what made him genuinely sick was Usyk texting people after the failed test, calling it sabotage and a system against him, and Hearn called that response an absolute liberty that made him sick to his stomach. Duke McKenzie asked how on earth both the A sample and the B sample could come back positive for a banned substance, and said it makes absolutely no sense and leaves Usyk with absolutely nowhere to hide. Derek Chisora said it is deeply disappointing and genuinely shameful for every clean athlete who works honestly every single day. Spencer said he has given his entire life to this sport, and seeing Usyk fail a drug test makes him absolutely sick because there are simply too many cheats destroying boxing right now. John Fury called for a ban while reminding everyone that a man is innocent until proven guilty, but with both samples returning positive, the excuses are running out fast. Frank Warren said there are no special treatments and no exceptions for anyone at any level, and Usyk will have to deal with this exactly like every other fighter who ever tested positive before him. Johnny Nelson made the most intelligent point of everything and asked Usyk directly, "Did those drugs make you a boxing Einstein? Because real skill and genuine heart cannot be found in any bottle or any dirty injection ever." Carl Froch called the whole thing a complete mockery and said it is disgusting and disgraceful, and Usyk should be sitting somewhere deeply embarrassed right now. And through all of it, Rico Verhoeven stands there as the man who deserves a clean and honest opponent, but may have been denied that basic right by someone who thought they were completely above the rules of this sport. The drug tests do not lie, and both samples have spoken the same truth, and now the entire boxing world is waiting for justice to be served. Because in a sport where people risk their lives inside that ring every single night, cheating is not just wrong. It is an absolute disgrace that can never be forgiven or forgotten by anyone who truly loves this beautiful and brutal sport.